Happy New Year's, you guys. It's time to make 2022 a massive year for you, okay? Really set out to achieve your goals. When it comes to the firefighter testing process, just like I say in all my videos and my content, okay, preparation is everything. Be very diligent and disciplined when it comes to your preparation, okay? It's time to turn the page, okay? It's a new year, new you. Don't be like a lot of people out there that set all these New Year's resolutions, at the beginning of the year and then fall off when we get into, further into the year. Keep that same energy, keep that same motivation and drive throughout the entire year, okay? Start checking the boxes off one box at a time, take one day at a time, achieve one goal at a time, okay? So then that compound effect is gonna go into effect so you can achieve your desire and your goals in life, okay? Especially when it comes to the firefighter testing process. So with all that being said, there's a lot of resources that I post via my YouTube channel and my website. So make sure that you utilize those resources to help aid you, okay? And if I'm not your mentor, get out there and find a mentor that can help you through your process, okay? That's gonna be vital to your success throughout this testing process. So what I want you to do is watch the rest of the video and utilize the resources that I have for you. All right, let's get into it. I'm Markel Williams with Firefighter Ambitions, where we help candidates like you reach their goals of becoming firefighters. Throughout our Becoming a Firefighter program, I'm going to walk you through every phase of the firefighter recruitment process, starting from the beginning, that initial decision that you decided, hey, I want to become a firefighter. And I'm going to walk you all the way through to where you become a sworn firefighter. I'll mentor and educate you on all the steps necessary to properly prepare for each phase of the testing process. So when you go to test, you have a higher probability of making the top ranks. So whether you're new to the field, real green, don't have any experience when it comes to the fire service or the firefighter testing process, or you've already tested before and you had no success, I can help develop your skills in all aspects of the firefighter recruitment process. With all that being said, I really need you to take this to heart. It all starts and ends with you. You have to be 100% committed to the recruitment process, committed to this program, committed to your family and your loved ones. And most importantly, you have to be 100% committed to yourself. It is on you to take what you will learn throughout this program and implement it into your daily actions. So if that's you, click the button and join the program now. I look forward to helping you reach your goals of becoming a firefighter. Good luck, future firefighter. There's still a lot of confusion out there, even with the videos and the resources that I provide. So I want to try to clear some of that up. So what I did is I developed a free program for you. And what it is, it's our Firefighter Jumpstart program, which is literally going to help boost, your steps and your process to becoming a firefighter. In this program, I take you through the steps of how to become a firefighter. I take you through the steps and requirements when it comes to the CPAT. I teach you about the firefighter interview process, and I teach you about the most known interview method that a lot of candidates utilize. I've also developed a 100-question written exam that's there to test, your skills and knowledge when it comes to, firefighter-specific written exams. I've also included a couple weeks worth of free workouts so you can really start getting a visual of how to develop your own fitness programs pertinent to your preparation of becoming a firefighter. So make sure you go down to the description, click the link, check out our Firefighter Jumpstart program, and start taking the steps to your process to becoming a firefighter. When I first decided that I wanted to become a firefighter and I started researching and trying to figure out, how do I do that? There really wasn't great information out there. Yeah, there was the general, go get your EMT, have a valid driver's license, high school diploma, GED. They were just pretty much talking about the minimum qualification. There wasn't really anything that was truly helping me kind of progress and shorten that learning window to be successful through an actual testing process. Knowing that and going through my journey and then being a part of the cadet program, seeing other people kind of struggle and have success and just kind of seeing their different testimonies through it, I realized that there's a real need out there for more information or just a better resource for candidates out there so they can have success throughout their testing processes. And that's where Firefighter Ambitions came from. I wanted to have a place where any and all candidate can come and get a lot of information that's truly going to help them be successful through their testing processes. As time went on through my career, I was getting a lot of questions of, how do I become a firefighter and how long does it take? I was getting these questions on the job and off the job all the time. And I was fortunate enough to be a mentor for our Fire Cadet program. So I had a lot of insight on the struggles and adversities that candidates were still dealing with, even with the information that was out there. So what I did is I took all that and tried to find a better way to reach more people and help people better understand the testing process and shorten that learning window when it comes to getting a grasp of how to be successful. So what I did is I developed the Becoming a Firefighter program. So why am I qualified to develop a program like this? I'm an ex-D1 student athlete that has my degree. I'm a certified personal trainer with certification in sports nutrition and strength and conditioning with over 8 years of experience. I was a fire cadet and had a lot of volunteer experience when it came to my journey to the job of a firefighter. I was highly successful through all my testing processes. I was the top rung in my fire academy. And that's not to come off cocky. It's truly a humbling experience that I was fortunate enough to earn that award, because my academy was full of studs. Any one of us could have been selected for that, but I was fortunate enough to be selected. Also, I was an EMT evaluator at our local community college, where I was a part of the Fire and EMS Academy. So on the fire side of things, we were going through a lot of firefighter specific training when it came to skills and physical fitness and preparation. On the EMS side of things, I was there to help our EMT students prepare for their cognitive and psychomotor exam when it came to their national registry preparation. So I was also a fire cadet mentor throughout my career. And one of the greatest and humbling achievements I felt like I've achieved throughout my career was after I got off probation. It was about 6 months after probation. We were getting ready to hire new members into the department, and I got a phone call from one of my captains who was a part of our union, and he called and goes, "Hey, we would like you to be a part of our evaluator board for our pre-academy. What I want you to do is I want you to hire candidates like you, Markel." And that was one of the most humbling and exciting and proud moments of my career, because, there's hundreds and hundreds of senior firefighters, highly skilled and stud-like fire members within the department, but they ended up selecting me to be a part of that group, which was awesome. So I was fortunate enough to hire our next generation of firefighters. So I went through the pre-academy myself to get hired through my department, and then I was on the other side of the table where I was evaluating candidates through our pre-academy to select them for hire. There's a quote out there that I've heard through my journey that I found extremely powerful, and it really exemplified to me what, true guidance and mentorship was. And it stated, "There's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path." That's extremely powerful, because there's a lot of people out there that may know how to be a firefighter, meaning they just have the understanding based off of their knowledge and research. But there's a difference between, knowing and actually going through the process of becoming a firefighter and being successful. And not only that, helping others reach their goals of becoming firefighters. So to me, that's why that quote is extremely powerful, because I've not only understood the path, I've also walked the path myself and had a lot of success. Not only that, I've mastered those skills to be successful through the firefighter testing process and help mentor, coach, and guide others to reach their goals of becoming firefighters. So that's why I truly believe that I am an expert when it comes to the firefighter testing process. I have what it takes to develop other candidates' skills so they have a lot of success in their testing processes.
And at the end of the day, he got me the results, and I feel more confident in my abilities now than before we started working together.
I pushed myself, he mentored me, he gave me the motivation that I needed, and the coaching was very personal.
If you were to look at my interview stuff from when I first started to now, there's a huge difference. There was a point where I literally could not even formulate sentences. I could not, everything was in my head. I just didn't know how to put it into words. If you're someone that's new, just now getting into the fire service, or just now starting to pursue it and you're struggling with interviews, or if you've been testing for 5 years and you see him can't get to a second interview, or you can't pass your second interview, then there's something literally for everybody. He's gonna help you. He's gonna help to find what obstacles you need to overcome, and he's gonna make a game plan to help you get through that.
Markel sees things in you and brings them out. Just look at his testimonials. I believe everybody that has bought into this program has seen success in one way or another. It's worth every single penny for the amount of effort Markel puts into not only his programs but into you, into his coaching, is way worth it. This program is very effective. You just have to give it 100%, because this program is going to give you 100%.
Pursuing a firefighter career is highly competitive, Kate. You have thousands of candidates competing for just a handful of spots. 7 out of 10 firefighters are volunteer firefighters. So that means 3 out of 10 firefighters are actually career firefighters. So that just shows how competitive it is just to get in the fire service as a career firefighter. So that's just another reason why you really need to be committed to this process, so you can do everything that you can to prepare yourself as fast as possible, so come testing time, you're ready to crush it. So you hear that saying out there, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Honestly, I think it's the other way around. It's truly a sprint. And what I mean by sprint is, what candidate can shorten that window as fast as possible? What candidate can do all the right things, check off all the boxes as fast as possible, and be ready to crush the testing process? What candidate has the most endurance? Who can last the longest? Because honestly, like I said, it's a grind. You're just going to be drained through this process outside of your normal life. It's a full-time job to get the full-time job of a firefighter. So what candidate can sprint the longest? Who has the most endurance? Who's going to be most consistent and persistent with their studying, their training, and their preparation? So come testing time, they're ready to crush it. That's literally what it is. It isn't a marathon to get to the job of a firefighter. It truly is a sprint. Do you have the endurance to outperform everybody? So how do you envision your life on the other side of this? Like, how do you envision your life when you finally achieve your goal of becoming a firefighter? You know, what will you be able to do with your status and your career of a firefighter? Like, really think about that. How do you see your life? What will you be able to do? What goals will you be able to achieve? I know for me personally, I was able to put my wife in a nice house, nice roomy house, put my kids in a nice roomy car, support my family financially, great medical benefits, had multiple retirement accounts set up for myself outside of my pension that was preparing my family come retirement so we didn't have to worry about anything financially. Me being a firefighter and having a career as a firefighter was truly one of the greatest things that I've ever obtained. I had something that I was proud of. I had something that my kids can look up to and think, hey, you know, my dad's a firefighter. You know, my dad's out there helping people, making a difference. You know, I want to be like my dad. Something that we can all be proud of. My wife was proud of me. It was more than just the money and the shifts and, you know, the excitement. It was something to be genuinely proud of. And it's made a huge difference and impact in my family's life. And it can do the same for you. So you got to do everything in your power to prepare yourself now. So come testing time, you crush it so you can reach your goals of becoming a firefighter and be on the other side of it. So all in all, if you're 100% ready to commit to the firefighter testing process, you're ready to commit to your family, ready to commit to yourself, and you find value in me and my mentorship, I highly encourage you to join our program. I welcome you in, and I'm excited to help you reach your goals of becoming a firefighter. Good luck, future firefighter.